You're listening to Sidebar, a podcast mostly about football, but probably about other stuff too.
Co-hosted by Harley and Jessi, recorded at GRTV, the public access station of Grand Rapids.
Well, Jessi, it's episode 1, week 2 of football.
Yes. And listener, you might be wondering, why aren't we doing episode 1 during week 1? Well, because we had this idea last week when we were talking about the Lions' loss.
Which was very upsetting.
It was upsetting, but that's how this podcast came to be. So, here we are. Looking at each other.
Let's recap a little bit of what happened, what we can remember last week, week 1.
God. What even did happen? The
Lions
played
lost.
played like shit. Goff goofed.
Goff goofed hard.
The whole team did.
Gibbs got less than 70 yards.
It was really sad.
It was real bad. But
There's someone nicknamed Sonic. He did not go far.
Not at all. But again, I think this was a fault of the offensive coordinator just not feeling confident enough with those 2 new tackles.
First game jitters.
Exactly. We worked it out. It's fine.
I mean, honestly, though, it was not the worst we've ever played.
This is true.
And the whole team, the boys are back in town. We are healthy. We are ready.
We have a D line.
Yeah.
We have Aiden Hutchinson.
What
did I?
You said Hutcher. Either way. Hutch.
Oh, there's no at the end of Hutch. Hutchinson.
Hutcherson. But yes.
We'll get it right one of these days.
Our boy Aiden is back. But he didn't get any sacks.
I think he got credited 1 sack.
When?
Not on game 1. Not on game 1.
No.
He was pretty.
And I think that's what a lot of us were waiting for.
This
at
is
the
true.
very least.
Yeah, but this is week 1 after a season-ending injury.
Seriously.
Of breaking his fucking leg in half.
Did you Google that to watch it? Because I did.
I think you showed me, actually.
That's so perverse. No, when I remember, I think I was watching it with Ben, and he saw it because I think they like changed the like shot like immediately, and then like I Googled it because I had to see it, and it was just disgusting.
Absolutely.
But like most things in my mind, it's gone. I don't remember it. I don't see it when I close my eyes.
I think I can imagine it.
Yeah.
But
yes, he's back.
He's back.
Anzalone's back.
Yep. His arm's not broken in 2.
Hair's looking great.
Amazing.
Who else is back that we're excited about? I mean, Demo's healthy.
Yep. Yeah, he was looking a little rough at the end of last season. Didn't Campbell also have a little bit of a?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
everything is escaping me now that we're recording.
No, but that's always how it goes.
I know.
But they're back. They're healthy.
The boys are back.
And that's all we can really ask for.
Yeah. And if you're still listening, we're like 4.5 minutes in. Harley and I started to really bond over football last year. I mean, really the year before too, when I worked at a front desk, Harley would come by and we would talk about football. But now that I am back in the cut, so to speak, with Harley, we're in it. And we are each other's fantasy football team, but there's nothing at stake.
Exactly. Nobody has to take the ACT again.
No one has to put their mortgage on the line.
Nobody has to sit at a bar for several hours
With dudes they don't even like.
Yeah, and have to take a shot to get an
Yeah.
hour. I watched a guy do that once.
What?
So he lost his fantasy football league, and it was like the pancake thing. There's a similar punishment where you have to sit at a diner for the entire day it's open, but for every pancake you eat, you get like 30 minutes off the time.
Gross.
So obviously you're not going to sit there the entire time. You're going to start eating pancakes. In this situation, it was this guy has to sit at a bar for the entire time they're open. And it was like they're open from noon to 2 a.m.
That's, yeah.
And he was like, in every shot he drank, gave him an hour off. Every beer he had gave him like 30 minutes off.
Oh, God.
He did throw up.
Well, yeah.
All over the bar.
Ugh, the poor bartender.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't go to bars anymore.
Well,
People are just puking at the bar left and right.
You know how it is.
Speaking of bar puke, let's talk about the Eagles.
For the record, go Birds.
Go Birds. Anybody but the Chief in this house.
Yes. I respect the Eagles after last year's performance, especially in the football.
Even though Eagles fans are a bit insufferable, it's an insufferability that I can relate to.
Yes.
I can empathize with it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, they played really well.
They played incredibly well. Speaking of shit, the Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes, that fucking hack. Oh, wrong button. It doesn't. Okay. So we're, like I said, listeners, we're just figuring this out as we go. Harley and I crave, very loose parameters.
Absolutely.
And we like to do whatever we want. Wouldn't you say?
I would definitely say that.
Yeah. So
this is how we schemed our way into being able to talk about football.
And get paid for it.
Exactly. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes.
Travis Kelce.
Where do you want to start? There's a lot of really good players on that team.
There are. Let's start with just how the Chiefs have been doing this year.
Dog shit.
Absolutely dog shit. Opening week 1, they lose to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Which, I think Chargers are a relatively average team.
They're fine.
Nothing to write home about, but, I think they go to the playoffs every other year.
You know what's crazy? Last year was the first year that I could actually, fully comprehend that the Chargers and the Rams are different. Why did they do this? Why does LA have two teams with two sort of yellow logos wearing blue?
Because the NFL wanted to screw over
women.
Well,
women getting into the sport.
Women.
That one's for you, Abby. Women.
St. Louis, I believe, is where the Rams were previously.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year the NFL actually settled out of court with St. Louis. But basically, they told St. Louis, don't worry, we're going to stay here. We're going to build a nice little new arena for you guys. It's going to be great. While meanwhile, being like, all right, so we're going to go back to L.A. We're going to go back to L.A., where the Chargers are, where we're going to share the same stadium. Well, actually, I think the Chargers moved from San Antonio or something, because they were in a different part of California, and then they moved to LA. And now
they should have just stayed where they were.
It
would have been more helpful for me.
I think it would have been helpful for a lot of people. And I don't understand why the NFL did it. Probably for evil reasons, but
I mean, yeah. CTE research.
not requiring everybody to wear a Halo cap.
Not real.
But anyways,
Yeah.
the Chiefs.
Speaking of concussions, people suffering from CTE, potentially.
Yes. So they lost to the Chargers week 1.
Yeah.
Very glad to see it. And then this week they lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl rematch.
That felt so good.
It was so good. I watched the whole thing.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was thrilled. I said it was a damn good day for football.
Yes. I think this really showed a lot of cracks in the Chiefs situation, especially their offense. Although I can't blame them when every time the Eagles fucking did the brotherly shove.
I like tush push.
Tush push is good.
Yes. Brotherly shove.
And I think after this year, or maybe even like midway through this year, I think the NFL is gonna ban that play.
Why did they want to do that?
I think danger reasons. I think somebody's going to get really, really injured during it.
It's a violent game.
It's
Keep it. Let the boys touch the butts. We got to win a game, boys.
So let's touch butts.
Yeah.
But I think it's really going to fuck somebody up at some point.
Oh, I mean, totally.
And it's going to force the NFL to be like, all right.
Yeah.
This particular play is going to be illegal now.
This 28-year-old man's body is destroyed because he's always at the bottom of the pile of boy bodies. We have to stop the tush push.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
God.
Ugh.
It sounds awful because all those football players, they're at least like 200 some odd pounds.
Well, yeah, like 180 to start, and that's a little guy.
That's a little guy. That's the 5'7" guy.
Yeah, that guy he has no business being at the bottom of that pile.
Absolutely not. How we got down there, we have no idea.
Doesn't matter.
Sometimes it just happens.
It's neither here nor there.
But I think it's just going to get banned at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the Eagles' best strategy for when it gets to 3rd, 4th down, and they're like 3 yards max from either the goal line or a first down. I think it's a phenomenal strategy.
Yeah. What's the coach's name? Sirianni?
It's Sirianni.
I thought it was Sirianni.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
I'm fact checking that. But yeah, I started to really love the Eagles because he was wearing a pride hat, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts is also really cool.
Yeah, great guy.
See, I respect the Eagles a lot. I'm really enjoying them. Sirianni, okay.
Nick Sirianni. But yeah, no, Eagles. I don't want to say they have grit because that's Detroit's thing.
But
they got grit.
They got grit. And I don't think anybody's going to be able to stop the tush push. I don't think
not.
I don't think there's any way to stop it unless you have the heaviest D linemen in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think you can stop much of it.
Yeah,
we might see a team be able to at least stop it, but like, I don't know.
If it's against the Chiefs, I think it's fine and legal and should be used often.
Exactly. Speaking of the Chiefs.
Speaking of hair plugs. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about them, except when I did tune in to the Chiefs game. I don't know. I'm just not impressed. I've never been impressed, but I'm just not impressed by like Patrick Mahomes in general because I just don't see how anyone like actually like regards him as like a good quarterback. What does he do?
I don't know. I think
he can barely complete a throw.
He overthrew so many passes.
Yes.
It was insane. I think
he's thinking about Brittany.
He's thinking about Brittany. Now she's gonna be mad when he gets home.
Yeah, he's like, I just want to be able to see my kids.
Please, Brittany, I just want to see my kid.
Brittany.
I think at the very least, he might have a very good like understanding of football and stuff like that. But I don't think, from performance wise, that's what's really getting to him.
No.
He throws like last week with the Chargers. One of the D linemen was able to stop a bunch of his throws because he kept just throwing them like just past the line straight to Travis Kelce. And like it was so close over their heads, he could just reach his hand up there. And that's like his go-to pass for everything.
Yeah. Sidebar about Travis Kelce. I'm not a Swiftie. And my sister-in-law said, Travis Kelce is going to retire this year because it will be his 13th year in the NFL. And that's Taylor's lucky number. It's like that whole statement makes me like, ugh, but also like, whoo, yeah.
I was gonna
get
say,
this man off the field.
I was just saying that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute.
Ew.
I will say it's kind of cute.
Oh my God. Real Kelce apologist.
Kind of. I think he should have retired last year.
I like the other one because he's quieter.
And he's funnier.
He is funnier and his wife's cool.
Yeah, and he beat up a dude for saying a slur.
And I like that.
Me too. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
I think Travis should have retired last year.
Totally.
After the year the Chiefs had and then the Super Bowl disappointment. Travis Kelce had already beaten the overall rushing yards? Passing yards?
I can barely remember last week.
Fair. Potato. He has the overall record for the Chiefs. So I think last year
quit while you're ahead.
Exactly. Because that leads me to my other point of how he's being a little whiny baby this year. Week 1 against the Chargers. Takes out Xavier Worthy and dislocates his shoulder because he wasn't looking where he was going and clipped him.
He's looking for Taylor and so where's my baby?
Where's my baby? And then he was yelling at the O-line, which is never a good thing. Don't do that. Like, what is the purpose of that?
First two episodes of the season, first 2 games of the season, they lost.
Yes.
And they deserve that.
And I think that's to Travis Kelce's fault. At least, because I didn't watch the Chargers Chiefs game, but I did watch the Eagles Chiefs game. And it's Travis Kelce's fault because he bumbled that ball 2 times, if I remember correctly, and missed a lot of passes. Because one time they were like 20, 15 yards from the goal line. Patrick Mahomes passes it to Travis. He goes, it bumbles out of his hand, and then I can't remember if it was a linebacker or a safety from the Eagles, catches the ball and goes off sprinting.
I'd love to see it.
And you want to know what he does? He starts yelling and not running after him.
Yeah. What do you think he was yelling?
He's probably just like, come on!
Wait! That's not fair.
A completely legal ball, too. It did not hit the ground. It went straight into this other man's
He fumbled
arms.
the turkey.
He fumbled the turkey hard.
And he needs to pay the price.
And that directly led to an Eagles touchdown. Might as well. There's also another clip where Patrick Mahomes getting swarmed by birds. Getting swarmed by the birds.
I loved the image of birds just swarming him, though. Brittany, help.
Patrick is getting swarmed by birds.
Oh, no.
And he's running to go at least get a couple of yards because nobody's open. And you want to know what Travis Kelce is doing? Arms on his waist, not moving during an active play, just looking at Patrick Mahomes like it's his fault or whatever. And I think we also caught another clip of him yelling at the team on the sideline, saying, "I'm sick of this shit," uh, and yelling at what is it, Andy Reid, the coach for the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Andy Reid. And I think
Because Andy Reid's out on the field not doing his fucking job.
And I think this might, if the Chiefs keep this like downward spiral of how they're doing, I think we can see by at least week 6, they're either going to trade Travis Kelce, send him to the Browns, send him to.
You really think?
A lot of times teams will trade players that.
But he's Travis Kelce.
Yeah, but if he's constantly being a little bitch baby is a little much, but being a detriment to the team
Sure.
and actively working against them after, for lack of a better term, phenomenal season last year.
Ugh.
I know. Then I think the organization would just go, all right, we can either trade you and grab a player who's unfortunately on a team that's not doing too well this year and give them the chance to be on a winning team, or just waiver his contract.
I am glad you brought that up because it looks like I just Googled this. I think this is I don't know the source. Doesn't matter to me. It looks like he makes $17 million a year, and in 2024 he signed a 2-year extension. So I really think he's probably retiring next year.
Absolutely.
I don't think they'll exile him because if they go to the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift can't play at the halftime show.
I think it's also well documented that she's like, I'm never gonna do a Super Bowl halftime show.
I hope. I want to see like Jack Harlow or some other hack just like sing a bad song.
Super Bowl halftime shows are either like, oh my god, that was the most amazing thing ever, or the absolute worst thing.
Yes.
You're just like,
and I'm sorry, after last year, you can't top that.
It's gonna be really hard to do that.
You can't top that. Kendrick Lamar, like his whole, talk about an incredible season. He had a great year, and it's carried over into like awards season, like awards ceremonies and stuff. And what did he win? Like a Grammy?
He won a few Grammys.
A couple, but like, yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine a halftime show beating that.
No, probably not for the next like 10 years.
Yeah,
at the least.
I mean, it really hasn't been since Creed's halftime show in the early 2000s for me. That was really it for me. So between that, maybe the Prince one, and then Kendrick. Those are my top 3.
Fair enough.
So we spent all this time talking about Chiefs and the Birds and whatever else, but let's talk about the Lions.
Let's talk about the Lions. Audience, fair warning, we are partial to the Lions because we are both Lions fans.
Yes.
Ooh,
quick. Without thinking, what jersey do you want to wear?
Jake Bates.
Oh.
I want to wear Jake
Baby.
Bates. Jake Bates. Jake Bates we trust.
Yeah.
Last game this week, he was struggling a little bit. I think he missed a 58-yard field goal or something like that. But like, can't all be winners.
Yeah.
It's not like he's constantly bad.
No.
He's
consistently great.
Absolutely. And if he's the only thing that's like having an off day on the team, that's fine.
He shouldn't even be out there. And when he
true.
is, it makes sense why he would, miss a 58-yard whatever.
Yeah.
But okay, well, you didn't ask me, but I would probably want a St. Brown or a JMO jersey.
These are both good.
I mean, St. Brown's classic.
Absolutely.
I think he's going to be like a timeless, like,
I think he's going to.
I was going to say a timeless character.
I think he's going to make it to the bowl.
Oh,
He's gonna get
Not even a question.
yes.
But J-Mo, I wouldn't wear his jersey because I feel like you just never know what's going on, where he is, where he'll be.
Absolutely.
But I absolutely adore him, and I love watching him play.
Absolutely.
Love watching him run. It's
absolutely.
yeah, it makes me want to start running, but I won't.
I was gonna say, really?
No, you'd have to chase me.
Noted.
But I had a thought today when I was taking a shower, kind of gathering two thoughts for this podcast. I feel like, and I'm not trying to be, too edgy here, but I do feel like Christians are really good football players, or good football players are Christians.
Is there a correlation?
You tell me. We just got Tesla. That dude is so God-fearing. He catches balls with one hand.
I was going to say, he only has 2 career catches in the NFL.
Yes.
Both
one-handed.
It's amazing.
God is good all the time. All glory be to him. But yeah, Anzalone, big Christian.
Absolutely
Jake
amazing.
Bates, your boy.
Christian.
Sells bricks, kicks balls, praises God.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I think there are a lot of other ones too.
There probably is.
There are.
There's probably a correlation with, like, if you are a Christian,
Yeah,
more or less, or religious in any sense,
sure.
you are incredibly devoted to this one thing.
Right.
So you probably have a really good, like, sense of dedication, a really good sense of focus.
Mm-hmm.
So that probably correlates to more things. If you're able to do that with a specific religion, you're probably able to do it too with football or sports.
I mean, yeah, the discipline.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, that makes sense. But also, like, where do you attribute, like, your incredible athleticism? Not to, just yourself, but to God. No, I'm being so real.
Yes, but I'm also thinking that some of these boys, 6'5", 200 pounds, mostly muscle, like they've probably grown up in more rural places, corn-fed,
Yep, you're right.
whole milk.
Yeah.
So that might also just be
whole milk. They are not lactose intolerant.
And if they are,
they muscle through it.
They muscle through it. They take a lactate before and a lactate after.
They don't even do that. They say, I'm bloated and I'm going to play this game.
I'm
for
bloated
God.
and I'm going to play this game.
Yeah.
For God.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kaylee and I have this specific idea. So there is a certain town in Michigan.
Yeah.
Northern Michigan, Alpena, Michigan.
Yeah.
And we've discovered there are so many, like, people that have come out of that town that are, like, mid to mostly famous. For all those film nerds out there, Joel Petrakis from Alpena, Michigan. So is Nick Hartman, I believe.
Do you think he's listening?
Do you think Nick Hartman likes football?
Nick, if you're going to listen to this podcast, I just want you to know we have a new goal and we are going to get you to like football if you don't already.
I think the best way to do that is to tell you the story, the drama that goes on in football.
Yes.
Because I love
I love a narrative.
Yes.
I love to like look into like the lore of like these people's like personal lives and like the like team build and like, you know, like I hate the Cowboys because I hate Jerry Jones, but I love the logo. I love a Cowboys logo. Alan Jackson, sorry, I totally derailed your conversation.
We'll come back to it. Don't worry.
Well, I was just going to say Alan Jackson's music video for Chattahoochee, he's wearing a Dallas Cowboys cutoff jersey. It's everything I've ever wanted in my wardrobe, but I will not wear a Cowboys anything.
Absolutely not.
Because of Jerry Jones.
Fuck that dude.
That racist ass.
Builds terrible stadiums.
Yeah.
Why would you put windows in a stadium?
He's such a moron.
Pointed at the sun right at the end zone.
Oh. our team lost again. It's like, yeah, they can't see.
They're staring straight into the sun and being like, I hope
Jeez.
the ball goes into my
Also,
hands.
why are you putting window just either open or close?
Open or close? Those are your two options.
Yeah.
Open or close.
That dude needs to. He will.
At some point. I don't know.
will.
How old is he?
Old.
Old.
He's really old.
He's never going to sell the team.
No,
so
I feel like the most evil people persevere, as in like they stay alive.
They do. I don't know why.
Fueled by hate. I don't know.
Hate is the fountain
Can't
of
relate
youth.
to this. I will die very soon because of all the love in my heart.
Aww.
Harley doesn't know what to say to that.
That's because you have an enlarged heart.
My heart is so big because it's so full of love.
But Alpena, Michigan.
Yeah, tell me about this.
There's a lot of people that come out of that.
So who? You said Nick Hartman.
Nick Hartman. Shout out to Nick Hartman. Joel Petrakis.
Sure.
Oh God, there's some more people.
See, you don't even remember.
I should start building a list of people.
So
there's
famous.
also like a first or second round pick in the PWHL, which we will probably talk about I will probably talk about the PWHL.
Yeah, what is that?
That is Professional Women's Hockey League.
Oh.
They're going into their third season, and it's going to be fucking amazing.
Huh.
I will probably bring it up when that starts.
I should watch it.
They're a really inclusive league. They do a lot of special things. They just do a lot of cool things to make everybody inclusive. They also make sure their games are really accessible.
Are they gender expansive by chance?
I don't know if there's any like out trans women on there or
just
non-binary
non-binary
people on there per se. Well, fuck ton of lesbians, I know that. It's women's sports. If there's not lesbians, it's not good.
I think for any of our listeners who like Dave Chappelle still for some reason, do you remember from the Chappelle show his skit and he's like, I love lesbians. Yeah. Whenever I just hear Harley say lots of lesbians or fuck ton of lesbians, because honestly, Harley says that more often than you'd think. I think of Dave Chappelle.
That's fair. The Chappelle show, the first season of the Chappelle show.
The Chappelle show is good.
It was so good.
And that'll have to be another episode. The controversy behind Dave Chappelle.
We'll bring it up.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, PWHL.
Lesbians hockey.
Yes. They make it accessible because they stream it they live stream it from their
cell phone.
their YouTube channel, so
cool.
you don't have to pay for anything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The NFL could never.
Never. If anything, they're going to be like, so you got it on this app. Now you have to pay $1,000 more so you can watch the game you wanted to watch.
I think watching NFL games is like my biggest capitalist, what is not like endeavor, but like like my biggest point of consumption of capitalism that I will never let go of.
Yeah, because there's no way to not
I've
let go
accepted
of
it. I've accepted that this part of me will be flawed, and if loving football and sports is flawed or is wrong, like
yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah.
What are we?
We're talking about the inaccessibility of NFL.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Ben bought some subscriptions so he could see all the highlights. And
just the highlights?
No, it's like it shows all of, I don't know. He's always on his iPad, and I don't understand iPads. I don't understand much.
I don't understand much
with technology.
We know.
Yeah, I work at the media center.
You work at the media center sometimes.
Ugh. Yeah, the Lions.
All
I want to say is Ben and I were walking the dog, and Ben had his Lions shirt on. I had my Lions hat on, and this guy across the street was like, I see you in your shirt. And Ben's like, yeah, go Lions. And I was like, fuck Ben Johnson. And the guy across the street was like, yeah. And I think it's very classy of Jared Goff to say that Ben Johnson did not deserve to hear fuck Ben Johnson chants, because that is shitty.
That is shitty.
But like we can all whisper and mutter that. Fuck Ben Johnson.
Well, I think the biggest
He broke our heart.
he did. But Garma's a bitch.
You should
Should
have
have known
known
better.
better.
Yes, memes that are too old.
JoJo. So
Bears 0-2.
yeah, 0-2. That not surprising.
Not surprising, but I think everybody had big hopes because of Ben Johnson.
It's too soon. He has to rebuild. They're gonna go through kind of a painful period here, a little pain point, if you will.
And I think we were talking about that last week too.
Yeah.
Like they are in a rebuild season. And it doesn't matter that Ben Johnson's the head coach now.
No. If anything, it's like you would assume that the players now who've been, in that franchise for a moment, they have to now relearn, his coaching style.
Mhm.
And I also just my big empathetic heart, I'm just like, I can't imagine what it feels like to be compared to the Lions and to have to kind of live up to something like that because of the Lions' big rebuild.
Yeah.
And truly, Campbell and Johnson did it.
They did do it.
And it wasn't all Johnson. I think it was all Campbell. But Johnson was a gigantic piece of that.
Absolutely.
And, I think next season, certainly the Bears will be in a much better spot. But I don't think this season we're going to see a lot of good.
No.
But it's going to take a minute. It took the Lions a minute.
Absolutely, because Dan Campbell came in, 2021?
No.
2022?
I think 2020.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, and they didn't
because when he signed, I remember watching the video so clearly. When he signed, when he was hired, he was wearing a mask.
Okay.
So I believe it was 2020.
That makes sense. And they didn't really. I feel like it didn't really take effect until 2023. That was when they were like, it was like point.
Yeah.
7.2% chance that they can make it to the playoffs. As long as these 5 things happen, they could do it.
Yeah. No, I think because wasn't it 2022 season? What were we maybe had 1 win?
Something like
Was
that.
that 2022? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think 2022 we were actually. Guys, Google is hard for me to use. I'm a boomer. No, we were 9-8 in 2022, so I think it was 2021. Help. Yeah, we were 3-13 in 2021. So, 2023 was probably
right when.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see every NFC North team make it to the playoffs.
Honestly, I think that's going to be really exciting.
Because hot.
Tell me.
Hot.
Take.
Hot
take.
Dish. Hot dish. It's tater tot hot dish.
Gross.
I love tater tot casserole.
I hate it so much.
It's so good.
Ben made it last time we played the Vikings, and I hated it.
I would eat the entire pan. Don't even.
Noted.
I fucking love it.
Harley's coming over for dinner.
Yes.
Enjoy the dog food.
It's delicious dog food. Anyways, hot take. I think the NFC North is the hardest division.
Oh, totally.
Hands down. I think there's a lot of divisions that are just mostly dog shit teams.
Yeah.
All the South teams, NFC South,
yeah, what's
NFL
going
South.
on? What's going on?
I don't know why those specific ones are just so, because Tampa Bay's pretty good. I'll give Tampa Bay that. They're pretty good.
That's probably because can we just briefly? But I feel like Baker. Wait, that's his name.
Yeah, Baker
Mayfield.
Yes.
Bakerfield. I like that better.
Bakerfield.
I think he and the power of Zinn is really what's powering that team.
Absolutely.
this last game. Oh my God, did you catch it?
Who were they playing? They were playing the Texans?
Yes, the Texans were whoo bad, but they were both bad. They both had really just like shit O lines, but like Bakerfield, he was just running. He just was running the ball because his team was just like supposedly unavailable, but I think they were out of office.
They were out of office.
Yeah, it was bad, and like his body was so fucked after that game. He got tackled.
Oh, I fucking bet he did.
Yeah,
but like
he looked like he wanted to smoke like a pack after the game.
Oh, he probably did.
He probably did.
Probably did.
He probably chewed and swallowed a Zin on his way to get a pack of cigarettes.
Absolutely.
He just has that vibe to him. He's got an MBA in business.
He's got an MBA in business.
He just has his lip packed with Zin.
But that's why he runs.
Yeah.
So to offset the adverse effects of just smoking a pack a day.
Yeah. I see that's as far as I'm gonna go, but I see his home so clearly. His life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What else?
There's talking about the
Jaguars are in like the AFC South. Don't fact check me on this, audience.
Just because we're talking about football doesn't mean we should.
Exactly. The Colts are somehow in the AFC South division somehow, or conference. Some of these makeups are weird. I don't know how who drew up all these lines.
I don't know.
Fucking the AFC West. I think not to talk about the Chiefs again.
Here we go.
But I think this also shows how the Chiefs were able to make it to the playoffs so often, not because of their overall skill, but because their conference has the Chargers, the Raiders, and the Broncos.
Yeah.
So who's there to stop them?
Seriously. Yeah. Because, God, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, AFC South's, bad.
Mm-hmm.
AFC North is better. Well, we'll see. Because, God, don't even come for me. Joe Burrows is with Bengals or Browns? Browns.
Bengals. It's fine. They're both orange.
They are.
They're both orange, and like they're kind of the same shade of orange. It's like,
but Bengals has the stripes.
It does have the stripes. But if you're thinking Bengals, you kind of just think of orange.
Well, Bengals 2 wins, but Joe Burrow's out.
Joe Burrow's out
because of his toe. He stubbed his toe.
He's got turf toe.
Oh no, trans exclusionary radical feminist toe. She strikes again.
Oh no. Yeah, he's out for 3 months.
Yeah. No, I saw that. And I just watched he's a really interesting guy. I was just watching, I think it's on Netflix, something about quarterbacks. I think it's called Quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Burrows is on it. So is Jared Goff and had Kirk Cousins. I just always forget about him. But yeah, Joe Burrows is like really interesting. And Ben and I were talking about how like this is probably going to be, Ben wouldn't be surprised if he retired, because this is now his 3rd season in a row where he's had like an injury that is like, you know, that's it for him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's not the end of the world for Joe Burrows. He's like into like, I don't know, fossils and fashion, and he plays the piano. He's going to be okay.
He's a Renaissance man.
He's a Renaissance man. And I think his future's bright. He's got the support of his mom and dad.
Good for him.
This is all coming from the little docuseries. I was just like, all right.
Joe Burrow,
Special guy.
It is unfortunate for Joe Burrow, because I was like, this is the year. This is the year for the Bengals.
He's a good guy.
And I think the Bengals built their entire offense around him.
Yeah.
And they were going to do it.
God. Rip.
Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the Lions.
How do we keep doing this?
I don't know. I mean, I think in general, Harley and I like to talk shit about football, but not about the Lions.
Well, not this day.
Yeah, and I think it just, the praise is so abundant. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. I think the Lions played really well.
Yep.
I don't know.
It was a good game. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Ben Johnson didn't.
Ben Johnson surely did not.
No.
And so did most of Chicago.
Yeah, but Rat City, I don't care.
I did one time see a rat dragging along a pizza.
That's nuts. I've never, that I know of, and this is probably like such a stupid statement. I don't know that I've ever seen a rat in real life.
I've seen so many rats in Chicago specifically.
But I'm in Chicago.
Are you looking down on the tracks? Are you taking?
You know what's crazy?
Are you taking the L?
I'm so close to the ground. I just don't look at the ground, I guess.
Because you know it's there.
And my husband's like a foot taller. I don't know. People talk about rats.
There's rats everywhere.
I don't know.
There's rats everywhere in Chicago.
That's not my truth.
It's not your truth. Just because I have never seen a rat in Chicago, there are no rats in Chicago.
Isn't that okay now? It's just like your truth versus my truth.
What does that mean?
It means this administration gaslights us to think there are multiple truths, but there's only really one fact. But my truth is that I haven't seen a rat in real life.
Well, I guess you're not running around well, you probably aren't actually. You're not running around taking the L at like 1, 2 in the morning.
Oh no, I'm in bed.
This makes sense. I am.
Even on vacation, I'm in bed by 10.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not.
If I don't have anything to do, if there's nobody else, if I'm home alone and like I don't have to work the next day, I'm gonna accidentally stay up until like 3 a.m. without even trying.
I've never done that in my life. Even when I was a kid, I used to tell my mom I'm going to bed.
Literally last Christmas when we had that whole week off from work, I accidentally stayed up until 5 a.m. playing a video game and I didn't realize it until I was like, oh, I'm getting kind of hungry. I should probably go eat. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 a.m. Whoops.
Could never be me. Controversial, what I'm about to say. The only time I think I've ever pulled an all-nighter is when Harry Potter 7 came out and I read it in a day.
Wow. That's a long book. Isn't it like 700 pages?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
It was a big book.
It is a big book.
It's but I don't think it's as big as The Fountainhead.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, anyways, should we call it?
I don't know. Is there anything we want to touch on before we
end? I feel like I've said most of my piece. I'm sure we'll talk more about Lions next week. We should try to make a point too.
Yeah. Packers. Fuck the Packers.
Dude, fuck the Packers.
Fuck the Packers.
Aaron Rodgers made them look. No, they made Aaron Rodgers look good.
Yeah, fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers. Retire.
Yeah. Like 10 years ago.
God.
Why can't he... This is mean. Warning. Why can't he get lost in his K-hole? Like, don't come back.
He always finds a way out.
He does. It's just crazy.
I don't know. I think it was wild for the Steelers to just be like, yeah, you can be our quarterback.
I mean, I'm really glad that Aaron Glenn, love him, was like, no. And I don't know if that's actually how it went down, but that's how I like to picture it because Aaron Glenn is a GOAT. And while he broke our heart, it's really cool to see him become head coach for the Jets.
Absolutely. It's really cool to see Dan Campbell's coaching tree.
Yes.
Expand out.
Yeah. Yeah. And man, I feel like I've told you just like a quick, when I was when I was getting my master's degree, I had a I did a whole presentation on DEI initiative work in the NFL and just looking at like the data that shows basically like the decline. Not that there was like this gigantic increase, but there is definitely a gigantic decline in black head coaches. Just in the past like 2 years.
This makes sense.
So I don't know. Very cool to see Aaron Glenn get his flowers.
Get his flowers and fire Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, in my mind, he said, yeah, I'll come over there, but on one condition. Get that old washed up douchebag off this team.
I think last thing we should touch on is the Packers.
Tell me.
What is our outlook for the Packers? Because currently they are number 1 in the NFC North. Yes, it is week 2. So
wait, why did I start talking about Aaron Rodgers? Did I pretend that he was still on the Packers for a minute?
I don't think so. Okay. It's just he's relevant to the Packers.
Okay, just move on.
It's week 2. They are first in the NFC North. Minnesota and the Lions are tied for pretty in the middle. I don't know if Minnesota is going to do too good this year.
You know, it's hard to say because I feel like last year they were looking pretty good.
They were looking pretty good, but they did do a quarterback switch with a rookie this year.
Right.
And his game is pretty inconsistent.
Yeah. But it's only been 2 games.
It's only been 2 games. He might shape up.
Yeah. Maybe he's nervous.
He's nervous. Not as nervous as Sam. What was his name?
Darnold?
Yeah, Sam Darnold. Was that the quarterback? Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
Fucked up those last 2 games.
He said, I have to do what?
Against who?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
So we got to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Packers, I think Jordan Love is really coming into his position.
Yeah.
I think their O-line is really good. I think that trade for Jim Parsons.
Dude, oh my God. Why? I mean, good on him.
Yeah.
Good for him. But what the fuck? Now we have to worry about the Packers.
Yeah.
And that was not a worry.
It was not a worry for a while.
I'm worried.
There's always a chance Jordan Love pulls his fucking groin again because nobody knows how to stretch in the NFL for some reason.
Can I just say, I cannot hear about another groin injury to the extent that we heard about it last season.
Absolutely. And why? You are multi-million-dollar athletes. Why aren't you fucking stretching?
Stretch your groin. Use your legs.
It shouldn't be this fucking hard.
Oh my God. And like, so when we watch games, I don't know the channels. I don't know the days because I don't care. But it's, God, Chris Collinsworth. Here's a guy. Talk about a guy with a groin injury. He's always talking about groin injuries and this incredibly abrasive voice that he has. And I can't stand it. So when I think about groin injuries, I think about him. And in my house, we call him Chudsworth.
I love.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I believe so, yes.
So here's a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the subtle homoeroticism with the presenters because they just say some things and you go,
huh.
Yeah.
They said something recently that I was like, oh.
Oh. And I feel like it's only like with certain presenters.
Yeah.
There's some presenters are worse than others.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's real bad.
Oh my God.
I should
talk about CTE with beautiful veneers. Good God. Why does that man still have a job?
He's really smart. I think he has a good knowledge of the game.
Okay, but if that's like if your only bucket of knowledge is in football.
Hey, I feel like that's for most players, that's where they go. They go from player.
And that's a good point because Ben had to remind me. We were listening to some football player talk, and I was like, "What?" And Ben's like, "Yeah, he's a football player." And I was like, "Oh, they're just not, necessarily the most like charismatic."
No, because they don't need to be.
No, they play football.
They play football. All their stats are in strength and dexterity.
Yeah. I just, I think I really appreciate a charismatic football player, and I
This is
don't
fair.
think Tom Brady's charisma is at all appealing.
That is fair. He's
He gives me the willies.
he. There is something about him that's just kind of
It's
uncanny.
it's
I think it might
off-putting.
be the veneers. He's
Now the Botox. I
oh
mean, do
yeah.
you, Queen? I'm just like,
Do what you got to do. He gives off the energy of somebody that a mom would find really attractive.
yes, but he's kind of like a villain. But again, to your point, moms would really like that.
Yes.
He has villainous energy.
Although I do love when he commentates on Chief games.
Boy.
Because him and Patrick Mahomes had and kind of have a rivalry. I think they got squashed during the Super Bowl on like who's the GOAT in football. And people want to say, or at least when it comes to like quarterbacks, people generally want to say that Tom Brady's the GOAT of like quarterbacks in football. He's got like what 8, 9 Super Bowl rings. For like 2 different teams, shit like that. And people were trying to say that Patrick Mahomes is the new GOAT now. But after the Super Bowl last year, I don't think those discussions are being talked about anymore.
No.
And they've played against each other, I think, once.
Okay.
Early in Patrick's career. Like, that's pre-2020. I think it was 2018.
Okay. Yeah. Listeners, I'm newer to football because my dad never wanted me to watch football. There's some dad trauma there. Harley's shaking their damn head. No, but like, yeah, so I never watched Tom Brady play. I just know him as a creepy commentator who did play football. That is a fact about him.
Did in fact play football.
Yeah, but I don't know him like that.
That's fair. That's fair. I didn't really seriously getting into football until recently.
Yeah.
Just like, growing up, being a teenage boy, you sort of get the osmosis of it. But I never really had any real interest into it until I finally was like, oh yeah, sports are cool.
Sports are cool.
Um,
I love when queer people get into sports.
Me too. Lady Gaga at the Super Bowl this year. That was so fucking funny. I was like, what are you doing here? You like the Eagles? Okay. Anne Hathaway likes the Eagles.
Aren't they from there?
I think Lady Gaga's was born in New York. But like New York to Philadelphia is a train right away.
Yeah.
So like easily dad could have been Eagles fan.
Yeah, I mean, and Philadelphia is just cool. It smells
cool.
like pee in some spots, but that's just a city.
That's just the city, man.
Great art district.
Final thoughts on the Packers this season. I think they are a good contender for maybe being NFC North champs.
No.
It is.
Yes.
They just have these first 2 weeks have been really good for them.
Well, yeah.
And I think statistically, teams that have a 2-2 record in the first 2 weeks are more likely to go to the playoffs at the very least.
Man. Yeah, I know, but it's too soon to make predictions.
It's incredibly too soon.
I just can't.
I think around week 4 is when we're going to start seeing how everybody's going to deal with the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, you'll have 4 games to like really shake it out and to kind of, figure out what's the vibe of the team this season and like, what needs to be altered or, solidified.
Absolutely. People are going to be looking at tapes of other teams. They're going to be studying up. I think around week 4 is usually when week 4, that's usually when really big injuries start going out.
Yep.
So that really affects teams and how they're going to perform for the rest of the year.
I'm so nervous.
I think we're in a good place.
I know we are right now, but like last season, oh my
Yeah.
God, we were so broken.
It's going to be it's going to be a very interesting time. Um, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. It's gonna be a tight. It's gonna be tight.
Yes, but we're
What?
here for it.
Yes. All right. I think that should be where we
Yeah.
end off. How do we end this? Actually, we never talked about this.
Yeah, we were supposed to end this a half an hour ago.
We
But
got
this is our first episode. We're excited. The
exactly.
sound of our voices is exciting. Maybe we end it the way we started it. No.
This was Sidebar. Thank you, people, for joining us on our discussion of week 2 and week 1 of the NFL. Join us next week when we talk about week 3. Lions are going up against the Ravens. Real nervous for that.
Very nervous.
But we will see.
Yeah. We'll talk about that and probably a bunch of other stuff that doesn't matter.
Absolutely. I'm Harley.
I'm Jessi.
And this has been Sidebar.
Sidebar.